In mid-June of 2023, members of the Stretch team traveled to the Port of Nagoya Public Aquarium and attached 25 wildlife computer Spot 6 tags to the 25 juvenile loggerheads that were raised at the aquarium. Subsequent to the tag attachment, the turtles needed to be kept maintained in individual baskets to keep them from damaging the satellite tag antennas, as they have a tendency to bite them when they are kept together. In order to get the tag turtles to the location in the central northeast Pacific where we wanted them to be released, we needed a ship to transport them. Fortunately, MOL agreed to carry and deploy the turtles for us, which was wonderful of them. In late June, the turtles needed to be transported to the car carrier ship that was going to transport them to the northeast Central Pacific, where they would be released. This short video shows how the turtles were transported and loaded onto the car carrier Galaxy Ace, owned and operated by MOL. Masanori Mori, the head of the Port of Nagoya Public Aquarium's turtle rearing operation, and his team began loading the juvenile loggerhead turtles into the special carriers for the trip to the ship. They were individually handled and carried to the waiting vans for transport. Once all of the turtles were in their special carriers and their numbers documented, they were carefully loaded into two different vans for the transport to the Port of Nagoya, where the Galaxy Ace was docked. The ride out to the Galaxy Ace in the Port of Nagoya took about a half hour. Galaxy Ace is almost 200 meters long and can carry over 5,000 new cars at a time. It has a crew of around 25. Masanori Mori of the Port of Nagoya Public Aquarium and Noah Yamaguchi, a grad student at Koichi University, will accompany and care for the 25 juvenile loggerheads on the ship. Once on board, the crew members showed Masanori and Noah where the turtles would be kept. The turtles were loaded onto the pallet and carefully lifted onto the top deck of the Galaxy Ace. It took 3 loads to get them and the equipment onto the top deck, where Masanori and Noah were helped by the crew to move the turtles into their new home. The Galaxy Ace's next port of call was Yokohama, Japan, where it was to complete loading of new vehicles. So once the turtles were on board and the cars secured and everything ready to move, the Galaxy Ace left Nagoya Cove for Yokohama, Japan.